Right, Brett just finished here 5-0 against Ramsgate. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, I think full credit to us, to be fair. I thought we were really, really good. The first 10 minutes blew them away. You know, energy, pressed them, took our goals really, really well. Yeah, just a really, really good day. And also, they're a good side. I know they didn't have their best day at their office, without a shadow of a doubt, but they are a good side. We watched loads and loads of footage come into the game. We felt that they should have beat Brentford the other week when we watched the clips against them. We watched them against 𝗀𝗙𝗹𝗶 when they drew last Saturday, and we felt they should have won that game. So they're going to be a decent side in this division. So full credit to us, because I thought we were brilliant.
Across the pitch as a whole, from back line, goalkeeper back line to forwards, across the board, excellent.
Yeah. Look, I think the biggest disappointment for us, and it's being really, really harsh, but it should have been 10. Like, it could have been a lot more. Joe's not had a lot to do, to be fair, in goal. But it's the start, it's the intent of that first 10 minutes. We managed to take the disappointment from Tuesday in terms of conceding that late goal, that equaliser. And you can have a little bit of a hangover. And it took a lot out of us on Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
So, but we was on the front foot straight away on the as soon as we kicked off. And we fully deserved it. You know, 3-0 up after 15 minutes, clean sheet, 5 goals again. I think that's now 17 goals in the last 5 games or something like that. Yeah, really good. We won't get carried away. We've got another 8 games this month. We're still really early on in the season, but we've certainly turned the corner, I think, over the last couple of weeks.
𝗺𝗹𝗶𝗶, I know you wasn't too happy, but a great reaction the last 2 games, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I think what I hope, and I've alluded to them in there, that I think against 𝗺𝗹𝗶𝗶, it's been very rare that I've questioned our application. I don't think anyone can ever come away from watching Avery and say they didn't work hard, they didn't want it, or they didn't put their body on the line and things like that. We've had endeavour and we've had application all the way through the season. I felt against 𝗺𝗹𝗶𝗶, we got carried away with our previous performances against Lewis and Colchester, and then I felt that we looked at the table and I said it on the day, I thought we disrespected them, to be honest. And this league is mental. This league, anyone could beat anyone. You've seen the results today, like with Wingate beating Brentford and 𝗀𝗻𝗋𝗍 being in the position they're in terms of the team that they've got, and it also is really, really tight. You can win a couple of games, you can go from being in the bottom 4 to be towards the playoffs, and same vice versa. But I felt today that we had learned from the experience of the 𝗺𝗹𝗶𝗶, and there weren't no underestimation. You know, not that we've done anything different tactically, but I think the players, they grew a little bit today, and I said that to them in there. But we have to continue that into Tuesday, because you know 𝗀𝗃𝗃 are not having the best starts of the season. I think they might be in a relegation zone now, but that will be a very, very difficult game on Tuesday. So our application needs to be how it is today, going forward. And if it is, we're a good side, like we are. We've got very, very good players, so we are where we should be, in my opinion. I felt the start of the season was a bit slow, but we had a few teething issues. And I said this at the start. I said this is going to be, there is a huge transitional period for us.
Yeah.
And we're not there. We're not there because we've won a few games. We're not there at all. But you can see there is an identity now, and we have started to click. And there's not so much change. I know we've lost Rhodes this morning, but that's purely about he's not getting in the team, and he needs to go and get minutes. On that note, I wish him all the well. He's a top lad, and 𝗀𝗍𝗋's come in and just added that dynamism that we felt that we needed in the wide areas. So yeah, we're on the right path. But just going back to the original question, I felt 𝗺𝗹𝗶𝗶, we were complacent, and today we learned from that, and we wasn't.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago we were in probably the bottom 5 or 6, but we have risen up the table, and you do say it is very close to the league. But happy how we've risen in the last couple of weeks. Yeah,
of course. I don't think anyone should be taking too much notice of the table right now. I think if you're within touching distance of everyone, which it looks like the league's going to be a little bit like that. I don't expect people to get cut away, and I don't expect people at the top to pull away as much. I think it's a very, very balanced league, and as you can see with the results, that anyone can beat anyone. Yeah. It's about that consistency, and that's the reason why we've shut up, because we've gone and put a collective amount of results. I did say though, I felt that in our first 10 games, what went a little bit unnoticed when we were down there, we did play 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 5th, and maybe even 4th in that. I think Cray Wanderers are the only team in the top 7 that we haven't played in our first 10 games. So again, not looking too into that, but I felt after 10 games we were doing all right, a little bit better than what the table showed, and over the last couple of weeks, luckily for us, that's come to fruition. But we've now got to kick on and try and get in towards them playoffs.
Tuesday night, Great Value away.
Yeah, it's every game's massive and every game's really, really difficult. It's a team that we know well. Not too long ago they were in the playoff semi-final, so again, not looking too much at the table. They've got Rowe, that we obviously know is a really good player. They've obviously got Marv, who obviously left us to them. Kenny was here for a couple of years, he was a good player. So they're going to be strong, and Steve has always got a physical outfit. So we've got our work cut out, but you know, if our application is how it is today, I believe our performance today would have beat anyone in this league. So I think that we'll go into there very, very confident, no doubt about that, but very mindful that if we don't turn up, we'll lose. But if we do, we've got a great chance.
You have a comfy seat today?
And yeah, I think on that note, I think I'll just stand the stands. We're obviously a lot better when I'm not on the touchline.
Perfect. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.